My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Raptopia Estate, the second of its name. I've kind of figured out my party for killing the Alluring Siren. We will, of course, be prioritizing money, definitely in this adventure. But if we happen to bring home some crests, I wouldn't exactly cry about it. Y'all know what I'm saying? Alright, Freybute, Gillian, and Musard. Musard I might actually pick up Shadow Fade on. Do I want to? Like, I want her to have the ability to rectify her positioning, because if she gets stolen, I want her to be able to move herself backwards in the boss fight. Now, we've tactics, but we don't have weapons practice. I kind of want to get tactics weapon practice for the fight. Pilfer should be unlocked for Gallows Humor. You will pick up weapons practice, which will immediately be locked in. Everyone has their equipment except for Fizzblood, who needs one upgrade on their armor. And we can pretty easily provision for this fight. The equipment goes as such. Fizzblood actually has Ancestor's Pen for plus 15% damage to melee skills, plus 5% crit to melee skills, and then the Bright Tambourine for negative 25% stress incurred if the torch is high, and then plus 20% to his stress healed. When I was talking about the original build, we had Fizzblood and Fontamai in the party, and that doesn't make sense because both of them are stress healers. Now, Fizzblood has Finale, which has an accuracy base of 155, so it only needs damage and crit to make it much more ridiculous, right? So, damage and crit, Ancestor's Pen. Freybute, all stun. Gillian, we've seen this before, and Musard specifically has the Eldritch Slayer's Ring rather than Dismas's Head, because if they get taken, the Eldritch Slayer's Ring won't help her deal extra damage to the rest of our party. Okay. That all looks pretty good. Pretty certain that's what we're going to be rolling with. Oh, wow, we already have 10 food. That's a lot saved. 750, actually. Nice. Now, I will get a stack of holy water. Like, I kind of want to get 2 stacks of holy water to be super prepared for the final fight. I'll get a little more shovel, a few more, rather, shovels than I use usually. That's about it. Yeah, it should be it.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration. I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Anyone want to know what his gift to them was?
Laden with loot, are often low on supplies.
Nice dodge. I appreciate that someone dodged despite the fact that I didn't get the scout. Oh, shit. I can't afford to backtrack through the entire place, so I'm gonna have to go to this right now. Which is kind of annoying, actually. I mean, I definitely love the money. That's 7.5k guaranteed. But it's gonna make dealing with our inventory a lot more difficult. Okay. It was someone with a negative I definitely wanted removed. Is it Hylemania Wieldphobe? God-fearing I don't care about. So 66% of hers I really want to remove. And I don't actually really care about Stress Eater at all, so it is you. Okay. I didn't even buy a full... Fuck off.
Another mariner? Another misfortune.
I forgot to just buy food. I saw food in my inventory and I was like, oh, I must have already bought my food, and then left, I guess.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
That sucks and is real dumb.
Eradicated.
I did the split damage because I was pretty sure that Fizzblood wouldn't kill one by himself, but then he did, so... Whoops. Uh-oh. That's definitely gonna hit because he can't dodge. Okay, come on. Nope.
Mortality clarified.
Thankfully, he does take a lot less stress. He would have taken so much more stress if it wasn't for the fact that he's holding the tambourine. Alright.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Down. 2 down.
Annihilated.
Ooh, and a little bit of stress healing across the party. What if I do? Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna have to stun here. If I can get through to Gillian's turn, I would pretty much appreciate it. If he rolls high, that would be lovely. Like if he acts early. I can't guarantee that, though. Okay. Good heal. I should be able to kill here. Beautiful.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. I don't really need to stall at all. Not yet, at least. This is one of the reasons that we bring extra shovels. Man. He's crit on both of those so far. Obviously a small sample size, but still, jeez. Can I kill this Pelagic Widemouth before he gets a turn with a stab? It's pretty likely, and it works.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's really unfortunate. None of our stunners are going to act fast enough, so we're not going to prevent the Pelagic Oracle from getting a turn here, unfortunately. Whatever. Nice crits.
Strike.
All the deep. That's fine, actually, because now I get to stun him and prevent him from, you know, taking benefit. Yeah, no, I still use the stun. Prevent him from making any benefit of his buff, as well as remove the guard that he was doing. Stress takes care of itself through our ridiculous amount of crits. Alright, you're bled.
Impressive. Well struck.
God! This party can't not crit. I believe you're at now 190, so we had a 100% chance to do that. As in 190 stun chance. No, I should have thrown the dagger there. That would have been right. Oh, wow. I don't even have a move to use from here. Yikes. I can't kill the Pelagic Bulwark this turn, then. That's really annoying. Yeah, 3 to 6. I didn't think I was going to be able to kill him. There we go.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright. Drop the portraits, drop the deeds, and take the money. We need to be making this money hand over fist. Speaking of, open the shovel.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Fish. Damn it. I need the fish gods because it has a higher chance to give me food.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Had to happen sooner or later. If I can split a dagger shot between the two of them, yeah, beautiful, I can.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
gonna try and prevent that pelagic widemouth from getting a turn. And the plated maggot. I don't really want a disease on any of my characters if I can avoid it. There's nothing I can do about the pelagic oracle yet, so worry about it when you can do something about it, I feel. Nice. Oh, beautiful dodge. Beautiful dodges. If I go for the kill here, I can't go for the stun on the pelagic oracle. No, I can, because the man-at-arms is going to be able to do that. The plated maggot at -4 speed versus my 7 was literally incapable of acting faster than my occultist. Again, that should have been a different attack. That is to say, it should have been the dagger throw.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Just because the dagger throw has slightly extra damage because of unerring, she does 10% extra damage on ranged attacks. As well as the fact that it has a slightly higher crit modifier. The only reason I would use Pick to the Face instead of is because Pick to the Face can hit rank 1. Fairly easy splitting daggers there. I really want to bring the Pelagic Oracle to the front of the lines, but they can still do stress things from there. Oh, but then I can actually stun them. Okay. Even if it didn't work, it would have still cleared all of the corpses, so it would have put it in range of being stunned by the man-at-arms. Fuck off! That is the worst target to Barnacle Barrier. Second time it's happened to me in this dungeon. Alright. Stun you. I think I might actually get a lunge out before the... Never mind. One dodge. And it only hit the target that actually has better stress resist. I didn't want to lunge yet. I felt like that was a little premature to lunge this early. They're both going to act at the end of the next round as well, considering their incredibly low speed. Can actually bleed this.
The ground quakes. Masterfully
Didn't want to crit there.
executed.
Oh well. Not that it's a problem at all. Sure. I rolled that stun because that frees the man-at-arms to Yorp. To guarantee that the Pelagic Bulwark goes last of the crew next round. Get a little bit of stress healing off. Sure, I'll heal for 34. I was really only intending to heal for... One sec. I'm actually going to use guard here. Nice. Because I don't want him hitting my Grave Robber.
A powerful blow. Precision
God.
power.
What is it with this team? Thank you. But even when I'm healing, I'm critting.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Not that I'm complaining, although I definitely am quite loudly. Good disarm. Not interacting with the bas relief. That's really rough. That's a hunger that I didn't want. Can't believe I forgot to buy food. I even double checked, like, are we good? I feel like I've left something behind. No, we're fine. God, I'm dumb. I'm gonna fight this in a little low light. Maybe I don't. No, I still should. I still should. The reason for this is because then I've got a string of 3 Curios immediately afterwards that I get if I just fight this in low light. Stun. I think I go just for stunning you again, because he's actually got high speed. I don't really care about the Brine. It's not that bad. Sure, it gives me a debuff, but debuff's just lowering the speed on a character that I'm not using the speed of right now, so it's fine. Okay, I'll probably be yelling at them this turn, so fair enough to use that stun there. Yell at him. I only had a 40% chance for the stun on the Slavering Ghoul, so it wasn't really worth the roll there. We do need to kill this Slavering Ghoul before he gives any of us the worries. That's what I am worried about. I can't really stun him, so I just have to go for the damage. That's not enough. He does only get 1 action off, but it's the Howl, which is the thing that gives you worries. Gave everyone horror.
Returns even the boldest gaze.
And we got hysterical blindness. Currently, I guess, neither of those really affect us. All right. I'm going to try and take a free turn here for a little bit of healing and stuff. Specifically because horror inflicts stress over time.
Eyes alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
It's like a sot, I guess. Which means that playing these sweet tunes wasn't going to be effective, really. Unless I waited for another turn to start doing it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Not actually going to be using those torches now. Okay, and since we're going Curio, I'm actually going to turn the light out.
Indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
That is fine. Yes, that's fine. Didn't get any food from that, unfortunately. Can't get a hunger proc on either of these. Okay, the next one isn't fish, so I'll use one of my medicinal herbs here. Still got Wield Phobe on you. Would like to remove that, I guess. God-fearing. Bugger. Well, now if you remove anything with another, you'll definitely remove the correct perk, so... Quirk, rather. Okay. I now need to get my scouts, so now it's time to turn the light back on.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Fucking triple Curios. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Especially if they're really good Curio. Like, that's a really good Curio. Could have gotten so much more out of that. I'm at the point where I kind of want to throw this Onyx. I can't throw the medicinal herb because it's so useful and there's a bunch of Curios still up. Alright. Salvage a torch.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay. Heirlooms give nothing. Okay. We can do work on these. That'll help. We can just stun each of the remainders. May as well use splitting daggers because that's going to be overall more damage for me.
A devastating blow.
God damn. That actually managed to move. The move chance on that might be like 25 or 35 right now. I think I actually have the time to use a stress heal here. Okay, 1. This guy's got super low speed. There's no reason to just roll an attack. I might as well just try and stun if I could. Didn't work out, but it's a nice attempt. Unfortunately, high damage on that.
A decisive pummeling.
I'm not really worried about the stress at all. It's just the lead that I'm kind of frustrated about right now. Eight is the highest across the board, so we'll remove that. Got him.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
I probably could have taken another free round, and I almost certainly should have. Okay. Is it time to get rid of the shovels? Sorry, the shovels, the medicinal herb. I think it might be. I don't want to get to a point where I just regret having that. Pop 2 torches before I go in, because I need the scout, and I fucked up. Didn't resort my party. Wow, is it important that I resorted my party before we did this? Yikes! It would have been huge. We would have killed that frothing madman before he got a turn. Or at least we would have been likely to. That's not good.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Just kill him. Alright, if I can leave the pelagic bulwark alive at the end of this, I will stall for a bit. And try and recover my stress and things like this. Because obviously I don't have a camp. Oh, I do have a camp. Why do I... Oh, I can't last... Oh, I can't early last mission, not this mission. 9 to 21, I rolled a fucking 9. Of course I do. Yeah, I can't early last mission, not this mission. Got it. Now I remember. I don't want the pelagic widemouth hitting the back line, so I'm actually going to pull him out of position. Yikes. That's an annoyance. Seaward Slash on our front line. Thankfully doesn't crit. Okay. Free ourselves up to kill this cultist gladiator, which I'm more than happy to do. That is enough.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, let's yell at him. Now we can stall for a bit. Basically, I just want to remove the stress that I'm incurring from this horror right now. And also heal up, because we actually lost a lot of HP there. Good crit that's useless. I probably could have stunned him again there, and I almost certainly should have. Since he can only project damage to our first two, as long as I keep blocking, or guarding rather, he won't actually be able to damage anyone. Alright, so we're at least 3 turns away from stopping this. I've done this for much longer before. Let me tell you, I'm sure you know. That should have been a stun again. I'm supposed to guard on off turns. Oh well. Okay, good 15. Right. There we go. This is the correct order. They're just going to continue swapping back and forth a little bit here. All stress cured to the party. I wasn't going to kill stress when I was camping anyway, because I'm only going to be sleeping for like a half ration.
The wounds of war can be
Rather,
healed,
eating for a half
never
ration.
hidden.
Alright, we only have one more heal to do, and it's on our front lines. So I'm going to start rolling damage on characters that aren't going to do a ridiculous amount.
And improvement.
Even the ones that will. Nice. I'm not super likely to hit that, so instead I'm going to protect. Sure, 4 damage. Doesn't hit me with a bleed. Eight. I'm not going to be able to do that by myself on a character. Damn it. So I guess I'm stunning him for a turn again. Never mind. He acted early. And he crit. So I guess I'm taking 2 more turns. Yay! God. There's 1. Beautiful. Move yourself to the back of the line. So we'll definitely have the Jester act at the start of the next round. So it's going to make this a lot easier. He's not in position. Alright, fuck it. 4 stress, whatever. It's a lot of money.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
See, well, I am camping now, so... I'm definitely going directly down to this fight. And then I'm turning the light off and going up all the way to this Curio and then stopping. Okay.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So we'll camp for a half ration here. Because then we still have enough for a hunger proc. And... none of these hallway curios interact with keys, so I'm going to throw my key. Now, in terms of preparing for a battle, I don't really think we actually... oh, right. No. It's weapons practice, tactics. Yeah, I understand. And the prevention of nighttime ambush that comes from, I guess, unspeakable commune. I didn't want that, though.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There is a little bit of a change to my party layout that I want to do before I go into the final fight. Everyone, of course, gets holy water. I'll try and use the final holy water in the fight as well. Not retribution. It's not that either. It's not any of yours. Right, it was Shadow Fade. Flashing dagger. Okay. That's as prepared as we can be. Let's go in.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
That's a great opener. Pretty good follow-up.
Weakened.
Nice resist. My stun away hit. I'm gonna roll his hit because his damage is ridiculously high against Eldritch. She tries it again. It's dodged. Holy shit, that's ridiculously big. Now we'll stun you. Oh my god. This is just a dismantling on a level that's not been seen before by human eyes. Holy shit. I think I lunge and try and crit. 13 to 30. Of course it rolls the 13. I mean, I can't really be that mad, considering. I think I stun my own Jester. It's very low damage. It does the stun. It'll prevent him from doing anything stupid. It's worth. I'll stun her because I don't want her using High Tide and summoning a bunch of people or anything like that. 30 fucking... of course it is. Oh, it's the first time you've decided not to crit there. Devour that misses. then we get our fucking Chester back, I guess. Holy shit. We might kill the Alluring Siren without really taking any damage here, yeah.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port, can resume again now that the routes are safe.
We're not using light anymore, so we can turn that out. Okay. Turn out the light.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
I think I'm actually now going to throw away the shovels. Yeah. The reason that I now throw away the shovels is because there is a shovel interaction curio. Forgot that those can be trapped. There is a shovel I can't even open that. I don't want a disease. There is a shovel interaction curio, but the worst thing that happens if you fail to open it is you get bled. So... Alright, we're out of here. That's a fair amount of money. Without doing the entire thing in dark or anything like that, or taking an antiquarian, that's a pretty large amount of money. Fragile is really unfortunate on you. Red Plague is really unfortunate on you. Slugger is not big nor small on you. I guess it's slightly handy when you stab.
Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Okay, Fitzhugh is returned, finally. Let's unequip and resort our trinkets. So I can take anyone on the next mission. Maybe I go kill Sunken Crew or something. But I really think it's time to go for the Viscount. If I went on like a high, like a mid-level mission, like this, if I went on this, I could take Lucy and just guard Lucy, because I'd have all of my level 5s or level 6s, so they would be able to carry the entire way through the Weald, and then Lucy is just there to level up. Let's sort by level and have a look. Who's our lowest? Is it Lucy? It is. This is my only chance to get Lucy out of that pit. I do need more frontliners and I do need more stress healers in this mid-tier. So I think I actually do that. Another thing that we could do, and this is kind of cool, is we could use this as basically a stress heal occasion, right? We take Puchot, we take Fitzhugh, we take Baudelaire, we take Reynard, right? All of them have the Crimson Curse, so we've got like a 70% chance to spawn the Fanatic. And we just go. We go into the Weald with fucking 3 level 6s and a level 5. And dunk on that nerd. Just, what up, Fanatic? How dare you? And then I have Reynard read him his rights, and it could be cool. Actually, I can see that being a thing. I'll continue to bake that over in the brain oven in the next episode. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody, and the name of the game has been Darko's Dungeon. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time, Jeremy.